Days of Wonder is an iconic company because it has produced so many iconic games. And I think we owe them an awful lot. But they're very nice to us, very, very nice to us, because now they are going to allow us to take the role of a relic hunter, Indiana Jones sort of person in Relic Runners, a game by Matthew Dunstan. Now, the game, if I were judging this just by weight alone, this game would win right away, but I need to find out what's inside and if the contents actually are worth the amount of money that you would have to pay to get your hands on it. So let's see what's inside this box. Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. We have all wanted to be Indiana Jones. Come on, admit it. It's cool. Or Lara Croft. It's cool. It's cool. You know, spending your life going from pyramid to pyramid, or dungeon or cave or what have you, getting forgotten relics. It's awesome. Days of Wonder is actually going to allow us to do that. How brilliant is that? Why don't we take a look at this game? Days of Wonder, they tend to produce very good quality games. You know, the quality of their games is just tremendous. The artwork, as the cover of this box shows up, is just fantastic. So I am very hopeful that inside we're going to see an awful lot of really cool stuff. And quite frankly, this game weighs half a ton. There's a lot of things inside this box, so it should be quite interesting. And I like the whimsical silliness of the whole thing, you know, with the little detail of the snake being stepped on by the big explorer. The whole thing is just silly. I like it. Standard quality box, nothing to scream about. It's not great. It's not going to last forever, and it's not going to disintegrate either. Just a standard box. Rules. Thing on the ground, not bad. And ooh, a lot of stuff in here. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. This is a very, very tight layout. I cannot say this is going to be easy for me to read. There is a lot of stuff in here, and yes, it's only 8 pages, so it shouldn't be horrible. It really shouldn't, but I think they've crammed in too many things to avoid printing another couple of pages, which is a pity. It's a real pity, because it doesn't make the game as approachable as something as light-hearted as this should be. They probably read fantastic, but wish this a little bit more attention to detail. Player boards. Do I need to say any more? Come on, guys, please. A bit thicker, just twice as thick. Just all we need, twice as thick. Thank you. And we have the characters, which is very nice. The explorers, and we have all the icons in the right places, which is pretty good. Double-sided. The whole thing seems to be very clear. You know, all the icons seems to be very much in the right places. They are quite distinctive. So that's okay. It's just the material. It's not. Can make music with this. Should be a little bit thicker. Tokens. I believe, oh my god, there are a lot of tokens here. Behold, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sprues full of tokens. Let's take a look at one of them, shall we? This one. Yeah, quite thick, as expected, very good quality, laminated. They're gonna see an awful lot of use. That is nice. Very colorful, all of them double-sided. There is little else to say. You know, the icons, they're all really big. You're not gonna get lost. You're not gonna get confused. They have been very well designed. I like that they have taken advantage of the spaces to actually have more tokens rather than print more spruce, which will make the whole thing even more expensive to produce and heavier to transport. I'm guessing this could have been taken a little bit better use of the space, but fine. I don't think they could have been able to do a lot better. Again, double-sided, everything very self-explanatory. See, this is why the rules should be a little bit better laid out, because obviously this is not a very complex game. Just by the look of the tokens and the look of the icons, it's not meant to be a very complex game. But you look at the rules and it makes you quiver a little bit and thinking they might be a little bit more complex than they actually are. The board, this promises to be big. Okay, so it's a standard board. You need to be flattened. Represent jungle. Everything is where it's meant to be. And the graphic design is actually very good. It's very decent. Because you have your main locations, and you have your camp, and you have little supplies or mines or whatever they are. I don't really know how many things are meant to be on top of the board at any given time, so I wonder if these need to be as small as they are or if they could take more space on the board. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because they know what they're doing on this one. It looks very nice. It looks like a jungle. It looks like the kind of places where you would get lost looking for relics, so that's good. Again, thematically, well done. Lots of things. Where do we start with? You know Indiana Jones on the Crystal Skull horrible movie? Well, this is what they were looking for. A tiny crystal skull. 4 of them, to be precise. Now, obviously they're not made of crystal, they're plastic, but they are actually really cool. And more relics. Let me open this one properly. Little. Oh, this is nice. How absolutely lovely. Okay, that's weird. Little blue bird with actually a clear plastic token on top of it. And again, you get 4 of these. Another one. That's mocking you. Nah. Like that. So we get 4 of those and 8 frogs. Why 4 of the rest and 8 frogs? I don't know. Maybe frogs were more popular in ancient civilizations. With coughing animals. Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Now we go on to... Okay, we have different baggies. Great that they already come bagged. That's lovely. Well done, this one. I like that. Well, this is for the players. One set in red, black, yellow, green and blue. I'm going to open the yellow because I think that is the one that's going to be easier to see against the blue. Right, these are the player pieces. And this would be the player characters. They're all the same. I'm just checking. Yes, they are. These are the explorers. And you have the bust. And crates. And you have these little things. I bet you they are to create paths in the jungle or walls or what have you. And you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Each player gets one of these. Kinda lovely. And last, but by no means least, there's a little bag in here with supplies. Supply minis. These are lovely. These are so really cool. Yeah. And there are lots of them. Quite a few. And the insert box, which actually looks also very, very nice. Baggies. You know, hooray! Yes, the rules could do with being a little bit better laid out. As in better, I mean maybe expand them a little bit, make it easier on the eye. They're very, very tight, very packed. And those player boards, they really could do with being a lot thicker, to be honest with you. But the rest, my golly, is absolutely flawless. How lovely, the whole thing. The pieces will really stand up against the board, which is great, because there are an awful lot of colors. I mean, 5 different colors for these pieces. The totem minis are just terrific to do, and these are very easy to handle on top of anything. You can grab them anytime, and you really cannot mistake them for anything else. If this game plays anywhere near as good as it looks, I am going to be a very, very happy gamer. Days of Wonder. Thumbs up and a half. Well done indeed. Remember, people, to subscribe. We're going to be recording more videos coming very, very soon. Thank you for watching.